Samuel didn't come home last night.
Why are you telling me?
Just stay away from my man.
Hey, mister, you want me to take care of your horse?
I won't be in town long.
All right.
Water him for me.
May I help you, sir?
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to speak with the proprietor of this here bank.
May I tell him what this is about?
Sir, this is a private matter. I must speak to him directly.
Very well. I'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Clinton Stedeker. I'm the owner of this bank. How can I help you?
My name is Barnett. Captain Robert Barnett. I have a matter of utmost urgency I'd like to discuss with you.
Very well, Captain. Shall we go to my office? Have a seat, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Snedeker.
Would you like a drink?
Appreciate that. Sure could use a drink after the long ride I've had today. You, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar.
So, what can I do for you, Captain?
Right down to business. I like that. But first, I must insist on your complete and utter secrecy.
Of course.
I have in my custody a shipment of gold that I must deliver to the state capital in a few days. I would like to secure the gold in your bank vault just for safekeeping. And I have been authorized to issue you a sum of $1,000 for this service. Additionally, I will post my men as guards to ensure the safekeeping of the bank as well as my gold.
You couldn't have come at a better time, Captain. Later this afternoon, I have a large shipment coming in from Wells Fargo with $40,000 for payroll and cattle buy for the Rockin' Z. Having your soldiers as extra guards, at least until the payments are dispersed, would be a very great comfort to me.
Rockin' Z. Isn't that Zeke,
Childers. Oh, do you know Mr. Childers?
I know Mr. Childers quite well. As I said, my men and I will be riding through town later tonight. Of course, I would like to attract as little attention as possible. So maybe my men and I will ride around the back of the bank so as to load the gold in nice and quiet like. And I will leave my men inside to ensure the security of the bank, my gold, as well as your payroll shipment.
And I like keeping things quiet. I'll be waiting in the back of the bank until you arrive. When you get there, just knock 3 slow knocks, followed by 2 quick ones, and I'll open the door for you.
So then we have an agreement.
Yes, Captain, we have an agreement.
Oh, I will be sure to inform my superior, Colonel Sanders, of your complete and utter cooperation in this matter.
You are too kind, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Snedeker.
Thank you, Captain.
And good day to you.
Good day to you.
Hey, Clyde. Did you see anything?
I don't see nothing. Do you see something, Frank?
No, I don't see nothing either.
Then why you asking questions if you ain't seen nothing?
What question are you talking about, Clyde?
The question you asked me about seeing something.
Seeing something. Do you see something?
Nope. I don't see nothing.
Me neither.
Mr. Snedeker. Would you be so kind as to open up the bank vault? We'll feel a whole lot better when our gold is secure up inside.
Come on in, Captain.
Welcome, gentlemen. I'll have the vault open in just a moment. Much obliged, Mr. Snedeker. Seen a bit of change of plans. We're not here to make a deposit. We're here to make a withdrawal. Sergeant, grab that payroll and do it quick like. Tie up Mr. Snedeker, put a gag in his mouth.
You're not gonna kill me?
Of course not, Mr. Snedeker. I'm gonna kill those who deserve it. Besides, this is Texas, and they hang murderers in Texas. Ain't that right, boys?
Yeah, that's right, boss.
Sergeant, grab those loose bags of coin, put them inside the vault, secured up nice and tight like. We don't want someone coming up here and robbing Mr. Snedeker's bank. Again.
Hey, Frank,
What?
have you ever seen something that you saw before? Don't remember seeing what you saw before? And you seen it again? No.
Mr. Snedeker! Oh my God, you're all tied up, Mr. Snedeker! What happened?
I'm fine with it.
Tell Sheriff Robinson that the bank has been robbed. 5 men dressed up as Union soldiers took the payroll. Tell him to send a telegraph to Austin. This is a job for the Texas Rangers. The Rangers will hunt those men down to get the payroll back. You hear me? Get the Rangers. They never fail, no matter what.
I have a telegram for you, sir. It's from Eagle Pass.
Bank Eagle Pass robbed, large payroll. 5 men dressed like Union soldiers, last seen headed east to Crystal City. Request Rangers. Sheriff J. Robinson, Eagle Pass. Send a telegram to Sheriff Robinson, tell him we're on our way.
Right away, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Rendon.
McCain, get in here.
Rangers, I expect you boys can find a few bank robbers dressed as Union soldiers. Track them down, bring back the payroll. If you can get them to surrender, bring them back alive. Otherwise, by God, make sure you bury them.
Yes, sir, boss.
Get your feet off my desk.
You want to know why I do this, Sergeant? War took everything from me. How about you, Sergeant? What do you plan on doing with your share of the loot?
I've always wanted a horse ranch. Then I'll get me a nice, fat, red-headed woman and raise me some kids.
Yes, Sergeant. That there sounds like a real nice dream.
They're gonna hunt us down and kill us, aren't they, Captain?
They sure are, Sergeant. Sure as hell beats swinging from a rope. Let's keep on dreaming. That's all we have left now.
Yes, sir. We'll keep on dreaming right up until the time they come to get us.
Y'all think they're gonna send Rangers?
We're in Texas. They'll send a ranger for sure.
Just one ranger?
Well, maybe 2. but it usually don't take more than one.
Think the captain will be ready for him?
How many times did the captain save our lives during the war?
Oh, that's right. We ride to the end.
Oh, check that campfire. They're about 4 to 6 hours ahead of us. We ride hard. Probably catch up to them by nightfall.
Yeah, we could. Then we'd be tired and give them the advantage. What do you think we should do?
Well, it's a water hole about a day's ride ahead of us. Most likely that's where they're headed. We ride hard, can slip in under cover of darkness, get some rest, jump them at daylight.
Well, let's ride. Talk about the details on the way.
This is T. and McCain of the Texas Rangers. You are completely surrounded. Now, we don't want to shoot you, so I'm ordering you, stand up and put your hands in the air.
Good morning. It isn't T. and McCain. If I'm right, we ain't surrounded at all. It's just you and that black chogan turned Injun. I suppose we should be honored, though. The Texas Rangers send the very best after us. What'd you say, fellas?
That's right, Captain.
And I've heard of you, Barnett. The days of Quantrill and Bloody Bill are over. There's no more taking what you want when you want it. Your kind ain't welcome here in the state of Texas. I suggest you surrender, go back to town for trial, or we'll just bury you right here. Now, you were smart back in town. You didn't kill anyone. Now be smart again and surrender. Choice is yours.
You think you could take us all?
No way.
We're trained military men, McCain.
You heard of one riot, one ranger?
Yeah, what of it?
Same goes for bank robbers.
How much money you make as a Texas Ranger, McCain? Let's say we cut you in for maybe $10,000. Just to let us all ride away.
Yeah? Not possible, Barnett. You're dealing with the Texas Rangers. Sworn to uphold the law and bring justice to the state of Texas. There's no compromise for the Rangers. And our honor's not for sale, not at any price. Now, you heard my terms. So what's it gonna be? Why'd you do it, Barnett? You didn't kill anyone.
Not true, McCain. A band of bluebellies slaughtered my family and Georgians back in the war. So in '68, I set out to hunt them down one by one. I damn near killed them all. Step one. Zeke Childers.
Zeke Childers, owner of the Rockin' Z Ranch.
Yep. He's the last of them.
Yeah, you should have let the law handle it.
You think Zeke Childers ain't above the law?
Not in Texas, he ain't. I didn't want it this way, Barnett.
I know, McCain. But it had to happen this way. I knowed it all along. We all died long ago back in the war. I borrowed a lot of tomorrows from Molly, Stephen, and James. I'd done run out now. You know, McCain, hate is a strange thing.
Heavenly Father, great mystery, we ask for your forgiveness for killing these men. And we hope that they'd have surrendered, but now they didn't give us any choice. They were brought up in a time of war and hate. For some reason, they just couldn't let go of their desire for revenge. We pray that they can now find the peace and the forgiveness that they couldn't find here in this world. So we commit their bodies to the earth and their souls to your keeping, Lord. May they all rest in peace. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Amen.
Work with me, can you? Boys, repent. For the kingdom of God is near. You've got to repent now.
Good afternoon there, Sheriff. My name's Ian McCain. This here's my partner, Ambrose Carver. We're with the Texas Rangers.
Been expecting you, McCain. Got a program here for you.
Where might I find the bank's owner? Caught up with those robbers that robbed your bank last week. We'd like to return the money.
Well, what happened to the bank robbery?
Well, they decided they didn't want to face trial. We'd like to return the money as soon as possible and return to Austin.
Snedeker! Hey, Snedeker! You might want to come out here.
What's going on, Sheriff?
This here's Ian McCain and Ambrose Carver. They're Texas Rangers. Seems they caught up with them soldier boys that robbed the bank, and they're here to return the stolen money.
Mr. Childs will be very pleased.
Mr. Childs? I'd like to have a word with him. Where might I find him?
Normally he's at the ranch, but today he happens to be in the bank with his ranch foreman. I'll get him for you.
You're Luke Strahan, ain't you?
No, the name's Caden. Just Caden.
What's going on here?
Just a moment, Mr. Childs. You sure, Chip?
I don't know what's going on around here, but I've known Mr. Caden for almost 10 years.
Well, and I guess that both of you remember Georgia. Maybe you remember Molly Barnett. Or how about her 2 sons?
I have no idea.
What just happened? What's this all about?
Childers helped kill Barnett's family during the war. And Barnett robbed your bank to try and get Childers to come after him.
It's a shame. I was hoping they'd hang for what they did to me. I only wish I could have seen him die myself.
The road to revenge begins with the digging of 2 graves.
Those men robbed me and tied me up and made me look like a fool in front of the whole town. The only thing better than watching them die would have been putting the ropes around their necks myself. So you could just keep your advice to yourself and shut your mouth. Better yet, why don't you stop playing ranger and go back to picking cotton, boy?
Mind my own business. Go back to picking cotton. We just killed 5 men to bring your money back to you, you sniveling little weasel. I have a lot more respect for those men that we buried than some pathetic racist skunk like you.
that's about enough, Chogan. This Snedeker ain't worth the trouble.
We better get going, boss. McNally's sure to be fit to be tied for us taking so long.
I believe you're right, Mr. Carver.
Thanks for everything, Mr. McCain. You have a safe ride back to Austin, you hear? Mr. Carver?
Gentlemen.
So, boss, why'd you join the Rangers anyway?
Well, after the war, when I returned home, I found that my family's land had been seized by a man named Castle. He murdered my family. So I joined the Rangers, so I'd have the law on my side instead of against me. One day I will have my land back, and I'll see Castle swing from a rope. But I'm gonna do it legally. You saw how those soldiers met their fate. They let their hate control their lives. I refuse to let it control my life. Now that you know my whole life story, I could ask you the same question.
I was born a free man. But when I was 12, I was taken and sold into slavery. By the end of the war, they was going to hang me. Just before they were going to string me up, 2 black spies and a white Union officer rescued me from the rope. And in a skirmish, I shot one of the white guys that was going to hang me, so I ran away. Because my mother was Indian, I was taken in by her people. Even took an Indian wife. Then the Comanche came. They took her, killed my people. You know the rest.
Why didn't you tell me this when we came upon that wagon train raided by Comanches?
If it hadn't been for you, boss, I'd be just like those men that we buried.
For the path of justice we'll ride, and never ride for vengeance. Agreed?
Agreed.